What's up, guys? Welcome back to Team Solemn Circus Live video. So we're going over a Fire King. This is going to be a deck profile we're doing. This is with the Azamina stuff in it, which I will mention to you guys. We're not going to play the Snake Eyes stuff, so I'll be showing you guys why we're not playing it and kind of the options. You can play it if you want to. I just don't really like those cards at all. Every time I play it, I feel like I kind of screw up, so I like having a little bit more pure. Yeah, so we're diving on in. We're still playing the 2 Garunics. A lot of players have cut this down to 1. I definitely understand why if you're playing the Snake Eyes cards as well. I like the second one in hand because they also have the ability to use it if they already have it. I don't hate opening up with it. I like being able to search for the Kieran off the island and stuff like that. It just helps out quite a bit for different versions. Having the double Kieran, I guess if you search for... You already have this and Kieran, being able to search for the second Kieran. And your opponent doesn't really ever expect it, so it's kind of nice being able to have that in the hand. And then if they DD Crow this, because a lot of players are only on 1, you have the second one, which you can play. DD Crow is going to be a little more popular at our locals, so I'm kind of playing with that. But if you guys are going to like a regionals, you can definitely cut this down to 1. We're still playing the 1 OG Garunic, so you got to play it. Part of the combo. We're still playing the triple Kieran, as well as the triple Ulcanix. You got to play triple of these cards. These cards are some of the best cards in your deck. This is a normal, someone's absolutely crazy. We also are playing the 2 Ponix and the 1 Avara. You can change the ratio to 2 to 1 if you want to, if you're playing a pure variation. This just lets me search, so I am opting to play 2 of this compared to the 1 Arvada. If you are playing the Snake Eyes version, you can cut this down to 1. You do not need to play multiple copies of it, and that's going to be just kind of it. That's it for the Fire King part of the deck. Very small. We don't really need to play any of the other ones, Ring Valley and stuff like that. You can play it if you want to, or just opt not to. We are playing the triple copies of Diabellstar. This is going to be your honorary card that lets you search for your Fire Kings. It also lets you get into the other cards, the Azamina stuff. So we're going to be playing her as well. We still play the Wanted stuff too. But for the hand traps, we're playing triple copies of Full Rose, triple copies of Ash Blossom, triple copies of the Ghost Ogre, triple copies of Impulse, and triple copies of the Impermanence. So you might be wondering, why are we playing Impulse and the Ghost Ogre in the same hand? You can definitely cut this down if you want to for like Drolls and Lockbirds. Impulse goes very crazy in this deck. But yeah, the only reason why we're playing Ghost Ogre is because I just want another hand trap that kind of hit a bunch of stuff, like hitting Tempai. And I know Impulse does hit Tempai, but a lot of the times, if you are playing it's like a deck, you can always Ghost Ogre them first, then Impulse them. So it's not going to make that much of a difference. And if you do have the Ghost Ogre in the hand afterwards, or you draw into it, it's not going to be that much. You can destroy it off of the island if you want to. Or you send to the graveyard for the Diabellstar, which is kind of important as well. You know, you have those discard options in your hand. But just to make sure you do use the Ghost Ogre before you Impulse, or else you won't be able to use it for the rest of this turn. And of course, Impulse, or Imperm as well, is going to be a crazy card. You want to activate these cards and not get talents, it's going to be absolutely busted. But you can definitely change this out for a Droll and Lockbird if you want to. Droll is not really good at our locals. A lot of players have kind of played into Pokemon now. Right now, so there are less players at our locals. A lot of them tend to be the combo players as well. So they are kind of less Drolls. There's also a lot of Lab and Tempais kind of going around, and both of those decks don't get hit with Droll and Lockbird, so we're not really playing it. But for the spell cards, we're playing the triple Wanted, double of the Deception. I don't think you need 3 of these cards. If you want to play 3, you definitely can. We're just opting to play 1. The 1 Sinful Spell Snake Eye, the 1 Hallowed Azamina, and of course the 1/1/1. You don't really know else what you want, like what else you have to play here. You don't need to play Circle. I honestly prefer this ratio completely. I think the 2 Deception, the triple Wanted, as well as the triple copy of the Diabellstar helps the deck quite a bit. I don't think there's anything else you really need to change. Other than that, like I have thought about cutting or adding another Hallowed Azamina, because this getting impulsed definitely sucks a lot. It kind of shuts down your whole entire engine. But other than that, like I don't really feel like there's any different variations to that. I do like the deck quite a bit. We are cutting down our locals as well. We're only having 1 locals a week instead of 2 right now. So I can't feature as many decks as I want to, unfortunately. But we are trying to play slowly at different decks at locals, which means the deck profiles are getting kind of slower as well, I suppose. We have Boom to the extra deck. We are playing the Garunics as well as the Hope Harbinger. This would be a copy of Fuko if I played a copy of it. I don't actually own a copy, so we are playing Typhon, but definitely switch it out for the Fuko if you want to. It helps you out in the Tempai matchups and stuff like that. Hope Harbinger, this is only because we're playing pure. You can play the number 90 as well if you want to. I just have to spell and trap negate. Again, we have a lot of spell decks at our locals. What's also really important to note, if you are playing the Snake Eyes variation of the deck, you want to play Zombie Vampire. We're not, therefore we're not playing it, but hitting Diabellstar, hitting Snake Eyes Ash, hitting Flamebridge off the Zombie Vampires is absolutely huge. So definitely, if you are playing that variation, you want to be playing those cards. We're playing the 2 Azamina cards, the Omni as well as the Searcher. Not much to explain if you have played any of the Azaminas cards, you definitely are going to be playing these. And then for the Link monsters, playing Anima, Dark, Hita, IP, SP, Sunlight Wolf, Princess, Ambler Whale, and the Zelantis package. Honestly, there's so many good cards in this deck. Like, having the able to go up to all these cards. These Link cards are just honestly just broken. Like, you know, if you get called out into XYZ, it's like, oh no, I can't make this anymore. It's like, okay, we still have everything. You know, Princess is a crazy card, Heat to be able to take, and the Whale plus even like the copy of Kieran is like honestly just insane. So much interaction, as well as if you have the copy of Arvada in the graveyard, it's like it just does crazy stuff. So anyone like an Ambler Whale is just kind of nutty. And then of course like this, being able to take this, blowing everything up during your own turn or during your opponent's turn is also really nice. I have thought about playing 2 of it, but I haven't really wanted to do that since I've been playing this deck again. I did play it with the Snake Eyes cards, where I think I did play 2 of it, if you guys will look back in the channel. But I kind of have cut down to 1. I am enjoying the deck quite a bit. I think that it's definitely a different play style than I'm used to. I do enjoy playing like the Memento deck of quite a bit, as well as Brandon, stuff like that, and Sprite. But only having 1 locals a week is definitely harder for videos for us at the channel here. Regardless, hope you're watching the video. If you want to see anything else, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me also know what decks you guys want to be seeing, or if you guys want to be seeing other stuff. You know, we have Ryzel as well as Malice coming out really soon, and the other deck that I kind of forget. We're going to try to see if we have any people opening up boxes at locals, going to be able to kind of put those decks together so we can get a deck profile for you guys up. But if not, I'll be telling you guys for sure in community tab and stuff like that. Regardless, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, see more content like this. Stay safe. Peace.